NABARD is the national implementing entity in terms of adaptation funds. If we are getting that India is getting this global funding from this adaptation fund, so it is the NABARD which is going to decide how these funds are going to be utilized in India.
Subscribe and press the bell icon so you never miss an update from PrepLadder.
Now, the next news is related to the National Adaptation Fund for Climate Change. More than 30 projects are now sanctioned under 27 states under this fund, that's the National Adaptation Fund for Climate Change. Now, if we talk about adaptation fund, so this Global Adaptation Fund actually came in picture in 2001 under this Kyoto Protocol, right? So in this Kyoto protocols, this adaptation fund was actually, it actually came in 2001. We came up with this National Adaptation Fund for Climate Change in 2015. Now under this, we will support the State Action Plan on Climate Change. And remember, this NABARD is the national implementing entity in terms of adaptation funds. If we are getting that India is getting this global funding from this adaptation fund, so it is the NABARD which is going to decide how these funds are going to be utilized in India. Okay, so this NABARD is the implementing agency. Please remember this one. Now, the next pillar is related to the pollution related aspects. The first one is that is PRANA Portal. So if you will talk about this PRANA Portal's full form, that is Portal for Regulation of Air Pollution in Non-Attainment Cities. Wherever we have set the targets that air quality is to be improved up to this mark, and if these cities are not performing, for that we have this portal. So in this way, this portal is going to come up with some of the regulations as well as the monitoring the targets. Okay, now this is under the Ministry of Environment and Forest and Climate Change, that is for sure, and National Clean Air Program. How this program is being implemented and what are the lacunas, these all things are going to be monitored by this PRANA portal. Okay, so if we talk about this National Clean Air Program, that is NCAP, that was released by Ministry of Environment and Forest and Climate Change. Okay, now the target was to 20 to 30% of the reduction of PM matter of 10 and 2.5 in concentration by 2024. This was the target under this NCAP, and for that we have launched this PRANA portal. How this NCAP is working and what are the gaps, so this is going to be regulated by this portal. Now the next initiative is Shoonya Initiative. So its name itself suggests it is related to somewhat zero emission. Okay, so this is related to the zero emission e-vehicles means, and this is the plan of NITI Aayog. So we have launched this Shoonya Initiative where the aim is the zero pollution delivery of vehicles. Okay, means e-vehicles we are going to deliver. So in this way, the corporate branding and certification would be provided to these vehicles. Along with that, we will also track various activities and the various initiatives related to these e-vehicles, be it the kilometers which we are electrifying. Okay, how much kilometers have been traveled with the help of this e-initiative, and the carbon saving, how much we have reduced the carbon emissions, criteria, pollutant savings, and in this way this whole achievements related to the e-vehicles are also going to be monitored with this Shoonya Initiative. Remember, this is the plan of NITI Aayog. The next is Commission for Air Quality Management. This is going to be important for this year's prelims because this has replaced the earlier existing body, that is EPCA. So Supreme Court in 1998 directed for this authority, that is Environment Pollution Prevention and Control Authority. So it was actually helping in controlling the air pollution in this NCR region. Okay, now for NCR region, we have come up with a Commission for Air Quality Management in National Capital Region and adjoining areas. So we came up with the separate act. So earlier there was an ordinance, and under this ordinance we were posing this two things were there. If some institution or an individual was involved in the pollution or in the violation of the norms which was decided by this authority, then there was jail provisions, imprisonment provisions. Along with that, fine provisions were also there in terms of this ordinance. Now this jail term is reduced, means removed, and the fine is there. Along with that, environmental compensation fee will be charged, okay, if they are violating the norms decided by this authority. Now we have already talked about this Commission for Air Quality Management is going to replace this one, that is EPCA. Now this commission, that is Air Quality Commission, is now a kind of a statutory body. It has all the powers in this area, that is NCR. So if we talk about this NCR and adjoining area, so this is UP, Haryana, Punjab, and in Rajasthan. So in these areas, to manage the pollution related things or the aspect, this body has been given the all powers, okay. Even if the states are not following the direction of this one, or the state are coming up with their own plans, they can be overruled by this body. Means the powers have been given to this body, so that efficient management of this pollution, or how this pollution can be removed, is now ensured with the help of this commission. Now the composition of this commission becomes very important. Let me take here, that is how this commission is going to work. The measures will be taken by this commission. Along with that, direction will be issued to these territories, and complaints will also be taken care of by this commission. Now if we talk about the composition of this commission, this is very important because of one two reason. I'll tell you. The chairman would be the secretary rank of the Government of India, and if it is from the state, then the chief secretary of the state level would also become or can be this chairman, okay. If we talk about the term, that is for the 3 year, or the maximum age would be 70 years, okay. Now the members would be there from the various ministries. Also you can see here the members from the ISRO. That is important, how we are introducing the special members in this commission, that is important. The members from CPCB, that is Pollution Control Board, okay, and the members from the civil society. So in this way we are actually integrating the various efforts, be it the ISRO, be it the CPCB, be it the civil society. We are actually coming up with the integrated approach, so that this pollution can be managed in this NCR and the adjoining regions, okay. So this is important for this year prelims because of this region, okay.